Morning everyone, and welcome to another footy food review. So we're back at Doncaster Rovers and we're in for a treat today. We've been invited back by Dean and the DM4 events. Obviously we did the concourse review last time. Today we're hospitality, mate. That's why we've tried to make a bit of an effort. Well, I look like I've been through wash.
A little bit of an
So yeah, we've got to dress up fairly decent and we're in for a treat today, mate.
Yeah,
is it free course?
So I've had a game in box, and yeah, that were free course, lovely food.
Yeah.
But with hospitality, if it's in like the main area, there's different selections for that as well. So I think we had like a chicken pasta sauce, like tomato sauce. That were lovely.
Yeah.
I think of a cheesecake for dessert and stuff. So yeah, it's a decent offering.
I've not ate for 2 days without you.
Yeah, I've saved for today.
So we're going to check it out, just see what the hospitality offerings, price point, and I think we're getting overall score at the old experience. So last time we did each, so we're getting overall score, but I can't wait because Steen's accommodated again. We're in for a treat. So yeah, let's get inside, get warm, and eat some food.
Be nice.
See you soon, guys. So we're back with Dean. Hospitality today, mate.
Hospitality
I'm
today.
absolutely buzzing for this.
Good. Happy to have you back again.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little tour before we sample the food and see what Doncaster Rovers offer.
Yeah, so this is the journey. So if you're a corporate customer, you come up the stairway, we've just come. We meet and greet, you come into our sponsors lounge.
So on average game, do you sell out?
Yeah, so I mean dining, we're looking at 100 covers today, but there'll be up to 300 people in the restaurant on its own, and that's excluding the boxes as well.
Yeah.
So so if you have a look at some of the tables.
I've never done a game, I've only done the charity game.
Yeah.
It's great to see.
Yeah, like I said, over 100 in here. We do a bit of a cash food offering as well in the restaurant so far. So we have players guests in here as well. We have some non-diners in here, so there's the option to purchase food on the day, which is the Yorkshire pudding wrap that you'll be tasting as well later. So obviously we've done some nice partnerships like Slingsby Gin are the sole supplier of gin, and they've paired the tonics and everything with the bar. We've got London Essence there with the tonics that obviously complement the gins and stuff. So some real hard work close season in bringing it all together, working with like local suppliers as well.
And obviously price point. Obviously, what's the hospitality offering? How much is it?
It's if you're a non-seasonal member, it's £70 to be in here today. If you're a seasonal member, it's 50.
Which is great value.
Yeah, great value. Well, you'll see that hopefully in a minute. So
I mean, is it 22 quid for a ticket?
Yeah, it's around that, isn't it?
Pay that extra.
Yeah.
You're in here
To be sat in here and waiting on as well.
Yeah, it's unbelievable value. And obviously, it's a free course menu.
Yeah, it's 3 course, which obviously we'll go through. But yeah, it's the starter is like focaccia bread with Marmite butter, so that's on your table when you arrive. It's a choice of 4 main courses, so we'll have the brisket, the pie, the risotto and the fish today that you'll be tasting all of, and then dessert, and then like you said, that offering is available in the restaurant and in the executive boxes. But the twist with the executive boxes is we also offer street food in there, so dependent on the clients, the clientele and what they want that day, they can have a bit more of an informal offering, like you said, a street food offering, a Yorkshire pudding wrap or whatever it may be. So.
Lovely stuff.
We work closely with cause, obviously close season, to offer a bigger range than we used to previously. So Madrid, the most top seller in our corporate area, closely followed by Carling. The Atlantic Pale, which is a bit of an IPA we've got on there, and we're looking to introduce some more as well further down the line.
Lovely stuff, yeah. And on an average, do you sell quite a lot, drinks-wise?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Barrelage-wise, Doncaster is well up there.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Yeah, well up there.
It's because of what we're watching, I think.
You're diving in at half time and then a drink after that. And obviously, away fans come.
Yep, away fans can book in here as well. We'll probably have a few in here today as well from Stockport. So
I love this stuff.
Jonathan Heath, he'll do all the announcing, and obviously we've got Billy Sharp here today, and that's a bit of the format we're starting to do now, bring some ex-legends back to the club, just have a bit more value to the packages that we sell.
That's I mean, Chris Brown.
Chris Brown the week before, the last game.
Yeah, so that's what I mean with value. It's absolutely incredible what you offer. You've got that extra meet a legend. Well, not for me because I'm a Wednesday fan. I don't like Billy Sharp. No, but it's great, and I'm absolutely excited to taste this food.
Good stuff. Should we go and have a look at a few of these boxes?
Yeah.
All boxes are quite unique, depending on obviously who the client is in their box, and they've all themed it differently. So every box will be different. We'll take you down to a couple just so you get a bit of a feel. But like I said, in terms of the decor and how they're laid out, they are quite different. So like I said, this is one of the exec boxes, having some street food today. Just a one course in this one. Like I said, that's the variety we offer. You can have the 3-course menu in there, or you can have the street food option with the pizza and the pies and stuff.
Oh, that's classy. You obviously offer
The range is huge.
So majority of them in here, do they have the street food or do they have the...
It's a bit of a mix, but we've seen the street food really take off on football and rugby, to be perfectly honest. It's really taken off, and I think people are wanting that bit more informal dining as well. But we've got the formal, we've got the informal.
Yeah. It's good that you offer that, and you can, because sometimes it's just basically on the concourse for the fans. And
No, not at all. And I think you'll be quite impressed with some of the street food. Like I said, the offer in that.
Yeah, lovely. Oh my God. Jesus, that is impressive.
So originally this was like you said, this was 2 separate executive boxes, knocked through, and a bit of a redesign by Eco Power Star Design Interiors. So
I absolutely love this. It's classy, isn't it?
and like I said, when we're talking about variety, like the guys in here are having the 2-course that we've seen in the restaurant with the breads and the oils, and then the box up there having street food. So it is a bit of a mix just around the box level. So
no, it's class in here. And they've done that all this ends, obviously.
Yeah, we've been sponsors, Yeah,
no, that's class.
as you can see, it's decorated like the crowd.
Isn't it?
Oh wow.
Yeah, every box is quite unique.
Wow,
Style as well.
So it's good that you allow him to obviously free reign and feel at home here.
It's decent, isn't it?
Wow, that's class. Absolutely brilliant. I don't think many clubs would do.
I can't think of many that I've worked actually.
No.
It's quite unique.
I mean, I'm not a regular in boxes like.
Well, as you can imagine, Monday to Friday outside of match day, it's such great soluble space for us.
Yeah.
all being quirky, and imagine coming in here and have your corporate meeting. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's good.
Right then, gents, so obviously the first course that we're offering hospitality, just to get you started. We've got some garlic and focaccia bread there with some Marmite butter. I recommend trying it. Got some balsamic vinegar and olive oil as well in the middle of the table.
Good stuff. I love the presentation on the board. And
it's fantastic. John's really elevated it, obviously, since training us this season.
Yeah. So is it looking at not just kind of the tasting food, but like you've just said, kind of the presentation of it. So it's like a full experience.
Full experience, obviously the quality of the food, but obviously how it's presented is huge. People eat with their eyes, don't they? So.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah.
Right. Enjoy, gents.
Cheers, mate.
Which
one do you want?
You choose one, mate.
I'll go with that.
Since you're the Donny fan.
This is it. I like that you've got me involved. I appreciate it because this is something that I've not always done. We had this when we had the box with the family.
Yeah.
And I already know that it's tasty. Marmite butter. It's Marmite in it. You either love it or you hate it. I think it's got a little something. I'm not a massive fan of Marmite, but Good enough.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Cheers. I don't think it's quite as, it's going to sound daft, Marmitey as Marmite.
No, but it's nice. It's got that little bit of a kick type thing.
Yeah, lovely.
Oh, it is nice that.
Good thing is, we're sharing plates this time.
Yeah, because last time, if you've watched, we started with the first, what were it, the burger on it.
Yeah.
We're like, we can't carry it this rate.
We can't have 7 courses like this. Yeah, very good start.
It's nice, soft bread. It's not stale or anything. Some bread that you get is like a bit stale, but no, the Marmite.
Yeah, so Fuller's garlic bread, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and roasted Marmite butter. So we have got a bit of balsamic, but I'm good with Marmite, I think.
Yeah, that is good Marmite spread. So I wasn't going to eat all this, but I'm going to have to because that spread is absolutely outrageous.
Filling up on bread before the courses.
I don't like Marmite, but
You know what? I'm not a big fan, but that is just different.
it is. Yeah, it's got that like kick, but smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth texture. Yeah, it's like, I wasn't going to eat all this, but I've actually.
I'll tell chefs to do a dish each.
But it's just like the bread. Lee was saying,
So
some places you go and
And that's from Fuller's again, based in Goal, so quite local again, and that's what we try and do. We use local products, so
yeah,
local produce. Yeah,
supporting local.
So, yeah,
That's good.
John's very keen on that.
Yeah, lovely. Cheers, Dean.
Let me move these for you gents. So, John, I'll let you talk through it, but there we've got the 12-hour beef brisket, haven't we?
Yeah, so it's a 12-hour beef brisket with a bourguignon sauce. So traditionally you'll do your beef bourguignon with the beef and cook it in the sauce, where I'll take the beef out and it'll get braised overnight. And then the bourguignon sauce, all the juices from the cooking the beef will then get reduced down and make the sauce. And it's got a tarragon emulsion, don't think about potatoes.
Yeah, and you can smell already, can't you? Yeah, and presentation absolutely incredible.
We've got the fish dish today, John. Which you want to talk through it?
So you've got the herb crusted cod.
Yep.
So it's got breadcrumb, you've got dill, parsley, lemon, and butter through the. And it's baked with the cod, so you get all that flavour infusing into it.
Yeah.
Pom puree to everybody else, mashed potato.
Yeah. Love it.
And then
Nice.
it's got a warm tartar sauce, so it's got your elements of a tartar sauce through a cream sauce, and then you've got your garden peas, kale, and some garden herbs.
Yeah, again,
Looking forward to this
presentation.
one.
Yeah, I am, yeah. I think this one stood out. Obviously fish.
Yeah.
Presentation again, top notch. If I'm rating it out of presentation, it's 10 out of 10 for me.
I think portion.
Honestly.
We mentioned it in the last one when we did concourse. Portion sizes this season are just incredible. Last season we were coming and you were paying a fairly premium price, and in my opinion, you weren't really getting what you paid for. Whereas this, it just looks like you're probably getting more than what you paid for.
Yeah.
So,
The risotto.
So here we've got a wild mushroom risotto. Through it you've got your wild mushrooms, spinach, Stilton, and then freshly grated parmesan just at the end.
Excellent.
lovely. So this is vegetarian option.
Vegetarian option.
Yeah.
Yeah, and which, again, catering for vegetarians is right up my street, because obviously it's massive now, isn't it?
Is it option without parmesan for vegan or?
Yeah, you can do without parmesan. Parmesan's just to finish at the end.
Yeah.
It is a veggie parmesan because there's a couple of different types, but it's a veg parmesan, but it's not a vegan parmesan.
Right. So is that just kind of done before people come in when they book hospitality? Do they say any sort of food allergies and stuff?
We ask them all for dietaries, any allergies, but obviously, if not, we'd react on the day and, we'd accommodate, we can't be too careful when it comes to allergens and stuff like that.
Lovely stuff.
We've got the pie, which is also available on the street food option as well, as you can see, top with the DRFC logo.
And what pie is it again?
So this is a steak and Wensleydale.
Right, yeah.
try and get local flavours into the pies.
Yeah.
I try to come away from using and getting a proper like home baked pie.
Yeah. And I like what you've done. A lot would go for the mash. I like what you've done with the chips.
I'd be chips if I had a pie.
Especially with the gravy. I think it's it's old school, isn't it? I love a chips with my pies.
Yeah. I think what I like is kind of corporate hospitality. I'd kind of link to what we've just tried, the 3 dishes that we've just tried. This is just bringing something new to it, and I think that's a selling point, that you can have a comfy seat, a warm room at half time, but you can also still eat your street food and your proper football food, as I'd say it. So I think it's a cracking idea.
And out of the all the dishes, which is the selected most from your guess?
Depending on a match day, but I would say the pie is probably the winner most match days.
We always have some variation, don't we? So we have a meat dish, a fish dish, a vegetarian, but the pie is always there in some format, a different flavour, but it's always there in some format every match day because of the demand.
Lovely stuff.
So on Concourse video, we asked Dean what his standout were, and I think it was katsu curry at the time. What's yours for hospitality? What would be your dish that you go with?
So I do a rolled belly pork dish. So slow cooked belly pork's normally got a burnt apple puree. The last one I did had poi lentils with it, and for me that's probably the winner for me.
Is that the pig cheek bonbon?
Yeah, the pig cheek bonbon.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it does sound delicious. That. But no, appreciate you talking through all this, and can't wait to taste it all.
Perfect.
Right,
Cheers. Stuck in first, mate, yeah.
This present, I feel like I don't need to disturb it because it just looks good, doesn't it?
Does look
Perfectly
decent.
cooked.
Yeah.
I'll get a bit of mash on, hadn't you?
Love a dauphinoise. Let's get into this. Oh, it just falls to pieces, doesn't it?
Wow, you've got a great chunk there.
All over it.
Smooth. Although it just falls to bits.
Cooked to perfection, innit? Oh no. Let's try some of this carrot.
With healthy.
Yeah.
That's stunning.
I think enough can't be said about the presentation and what you're actually receiving if you do come up here.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not just like you said to the guy, it's not just churned out. They've put effort into it. And they've not just done this because at camera you've done it yourself.
Yeah.
And this is how you get
This
it.
is how you get it. Portion sizes are fantastic. I think the flavour, you can't beat it.
Sorry, I'm going in again because this is just incredible. That's my GoPro.
That's not timer saying that we've got to go. That beef brisket's different level.
Yeah, it is good. So we're obviously going to rate it on the overall service, but that is a solid for me. If I were to rate this dish,
That's there, isn't it?
probably it's hard not to get a 10, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd agree with that. I think
It's I can't fault it. I can't.
yeah, there's nothing there that I can pick at
No,
to say that it could have this, it could have that.
no.
there's nothing.
Now I've got to give that a 10 for that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'd agree
I
with
think
that.
for me that I'd probably go for that. I mean, I've not tasted the pie yet, but yeah, I'd recommend that if you're coming to do the Donny hospitality, because that's incredible. It just falls, you know, not even got to cut it. It's incredible.
Even veg is nice.
Even he loves it, so he's going in again.
Oh, that's good.
We did say we'd base ourselves here, but we're absolutely put wolfing it. So yeah, next course now, mate.
Happy days.
So fish. I'll let you go first because I went for the.
You went first on brisket.
First. Again, said to the guys, presentation looks unbelievable. You just cut that. It's just yeah, till Dan got stuck in.
You know what? The fish is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
I'm not sure on breadcrumbs.
No?
No, I'm going to have another go.
It's a good chunk of fish again, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's the sauce on top? I forgot what that was.
So it's herb crusted cod, warm tartar sauce, mashed potato and peas.
Oh, mashed potato accompanies a fish, nice.
Yeah. Let's try some of this sauce with peas. I think it might just be breadcrumbs that I'm not. Yeah, tartar sauce is lovely.
Get some more.
Oh.
We've said many times presentation again. That tartar sauce is nice.
Yeah.
I know what you mean about the breadcrumbs.
I don't know if it's just a bit too breadcrumby for me. Like normally when we have fish at home, salmon, cod, whatever it is, we just have it as fish.
Yeah.
We have nothing else. We'll just pop it in the oven and then have a few bits with it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just used to eating fish on its own.
Yeah.
Without it being kind of breadcrumbed. Let's get another go. I think maybe being a bit too harsh on it. Oh.
Good texture to the fish, and mashed potatoes nice and fluffy. I like that there's peas in there because I'm a massive fan of peas.
Yeah.
Sauce accompanies it lovely.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. I think it's just personal preference with breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
That, for me.
Yeah, if obviously we tasted brisket, that would be my go-to if I were to do.
Yeah, I mean, we said on brisket we were going to rate everything as a package.
Yeah.
We will do that, but I think we'll probably end up rating everything individually as well.
Yeah. I think we've got to, because obviously if people watching it want to come to and they're undecided what to, obviously it's personal preference.
Yeah.
But brisket, 10 out of 10, falls to bits. For me, 8.
Yeah, see, I were between 8 and 8.5 because
Yeah,
I think, like I say, personal preference. I think I always just eat fish on its own.
Yeah. Lovely. Next course.
90 quid.
Vegetarian option. When you do your. So vegetarian option now, Dan.
Yep.
You've had this before, did you say? Yeah.
I think I have. So my brother's a partner.
Yeah.
And they do events with the 100 Club.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good thing that the club do. When you sponsor Doncaster Rovers as a business, you don't just sponsor the club. You get a lot of kind of networking events and stuff. My brother couldn't make the event.
Yeah.
He asked me to go in his place, and we did like little bits of tasters, and it was pre-season.
Right.
So before anything had really got finalised, I'm sure this was one of them. And on the night, I wasn't keen on it, but I think they'd done like a katsu curry, street food option up here, and that wiped the floor with everything. So I think this were up against some tough competition, but I'm willing to get another clean slate and another go.
Yeah.
I'm never really a risotto fan though.
No, I'm not now. Well, obviously I'm not vegetarian, so I won't go out my way to have a risotto, but presentation again, it looks bang on. You got the parmesan on it.
That's better than I remember it.
I tell you, it's really creamy. And
Yeah. It weren't that creamy and flavoursome the first time I had it. So I don't know if if they've been producing this and they've had a bit of feedback about it.
Yeah.
It's improved since last time I had it for sure. I think there were quite strong on mushroom side when I had it, and they weren't really like that creamy.
Yeah, the
risotto flavour.
The cream, you can taste it. It's not a boring dish, is it?
No.
Some risotto you have,
It's
obviously.
a bit bland.
Yeah. But that creamy taste.
Yeah, it's really good.
Good. What would you give that?
I'd put that on par with the fish.
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah.
But that's just because that's something that I wouldn't order. If I were coming with a choice of the 4, it'd still be the brisket that I'd go for.
Yeah.
But if I were a vegetarian, I think that's a solid main.
It is,
good,
yeah.
Good portion size.
Yeah.
Plenty of flavour in it. Very nice.
And the parmesan, you said, is vegetarian option anyway.
Yeah, so it's vegetarian parmesan, but not vegan. So obviously, if you've got dietary requirements, you can tell them that before, and it is catered to, which is good to know.
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. I'd go on par with the fish. Yeah, because like I say, I'm not a risotto fan, but that is nice.
Yeah,
it's not boring. It's smooth, creamy, and Dan's going in again.
Thirds. I'm not at all week.
We saved his sense for this.
Yeah.
So I'm letting Dan do the pour. Guys, just slow and steady.
Do you want it all over?
Yeah, get it over chips. So what pie is this one, Dan?
Steak and Wensleydale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, a lot usually accompany it with mash. I like that they've done it with the chips. Goes back to when I was a kid and I always used to have it with chips.
Yeah.
So until now we have it with mash.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll tuck into this one.
I think what we just said to Chef, that always kind of just link corporate hospitality with dishes like we've just had, and to see kind of street food options and options like this, which kind of brings corporate hospitality closer to the concourse, I think is a great way of doing it, and it's a good selling point. Obviously this looks far superior to what you get on a concourse. You get it on a plate, you get a knife and fork.
Yeah.
You're not juggling a pie, chips and peas with a pint. You've got that space. So
I've cut it in there and it's loaded with meat.
that's what you want.
So dig in.
But yeah, I think it's a great selling point to kind of open up corporate hospitality to more people. For 50 quid.
Yeah, because it's almost like a posh pie, isn't it?
Yeah.
The pastry's soft. You don't have to cut for ages, which is so frustrating sometimes with a pie. Falls to bits. I've just cut through. Plenty of meat. You can taste the Wensleydale in there.
Yeah. Steak's well cooked.
Yeah.
It's a good pie.
There's plenty in there, like I say, and a bit of chips. You can't go wrong with a cheeky chip, can you?
Chips and gravy. Oh.
Sound proper Yorkshire
Oh.
there.
With flat cap on and all. Oh, chips and gravy.
All we need now is a whippet to walk through Dawn with sword, don't we?
Any Southerners watching this will be thinking, what are they doing?
But yeah, it's plenty of meat in there.
Yeah. I like that we've cut around the badge as well.
Yeah, you're going to take that home, aren't you?
Yeah. Let's frame it.
So, we've scored every dish so far. What are you going to give this one, Dan?
It's still not on beef brisket level for me, but
no.
I think it's personal preference as always. I think it's above the fish and the risotto. So if they ran out of beef brisket, I'd go with this. I'm going to give it a brisket with 10, fish with 8. This I'll go with 9.
Yeah, bang on. 9 now, I'm going to give that. 100% I would go for that.
Yeah,
Pie lovers.
solid second option for
Yeah,
everybody
if
else.
they've run out of there, which I'm sure they won't.
No.
But 100% would recommend that. Pie is a strong second for me.
Yeah,
It's good.
in agreement.
Pastry's great. Love the chips and the mushy peas. You've got to have a mushy peas with pie, haven't you?
100%.
Lovely stuff.
Gents, I think the last time, obviously, was here on the concourse. We offered a pizza, so this is the corporate pizza that we offer in our street food range in the executive boxes. So what have we got today, John?
So you got the Italian meat, chili and honey pizza. this is a little bit different to what you tried on the concourse because this is a fresh dough.
Yeah.
So when you get in the crust, you can feel that it's just been baked from a dough.
So is this a sort of topping that you always do, or do you mix it up on a
So
max?
we have about 4 different toppings that we do, but this is probably the most popular one.
Yeah, I bet the honey's it's going to be a banger on that.
Yeah. Street food options available in the executive boxes today. We've got the Yorkshire pudding wrap,
Which is like coming up, and everywhere's doing it, aren't they? So I absolutely love that you've jumped on and with a gravy, little dip.
It's going to be messy, but
Yeah,
Worth it. Worth every bite.
so in this you've got cauliflower cheese, you've got stuffing, you've got roasted root vegetables, roast potatoes, and then the brisket that you've tried for the restaurant menu is you've got the pulled brisket going through this as well.
Yeah, I love that you've got cauliflower cheese in there because I absolutely love cauliflower cheese.
So
Like a carvery in a wrap.
Yeah. Most, I think, ones I've had obviously in York, you just have your bog standard carrots, potatoes, but you've gone that step
Yeah,
further.
that next level.
Yeah.
It is like a Sunday dinner in a wrap.
Yeah. Love.
Lastly, on top of our street food options in our executive boxes, we have add-ons. So basically, we have some loaded fries with different options. John?
So you've tried something similar down in the concourse, the katsu fries.
Yeah.
So it was born upstairs. We do a katsu and rice on some match days.
Yeah.
And then this one is just a katsu fries. Then you got your pizza fries.
Yeah.
And a classic bacon and cheese.
That looks outstanding.
Yeah. So is that an option that you can get up here then? So if you had a group of people around the table and you just wanted to get
In our executive box.
like
Yeah, so
20 loaded fries and then just share them out, that's an option? Or
yeah, so down in the boxes. So today you do the street food pie. You've got the Yorkshire pudding wrap, the pizza, and then if you want an extra, you can then order them as an extra for your boxes.
Can you have them as a standalone meal though?
Yeah.
Without the other stuff.
Yeah.
So if you just wanted to do like a bit of a dippy sort of.
Yeah, we've had it a couple of times where they've ordered a bit of everything for everybody just to tuck into.
Like a bit of a buffet sort of style.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks really good.
It does. Yeah. Presentation again, mate. Absolute hats off to you because that's.
That's the main thing in it. You eat with your eyes before you eat.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dean said that earlier, didn't he?
Yeah.
So,
and you've pushed the boundaries this season. I come last season, and obviously I've never eaten up here in hospitality, but even on concourse, from the levels at last year to this season, it's streets above.
I think I said in Concourse video that last season's food I want a fed dog.
No.
Whereas this one, it's just it's unreal. So
Yeah, you
well done on that.
find already a lot more people are having a lot more choices down there.
Yeah. I mean, away fans, I've seen Stockport County, they can't wait to come and try the food.
Yeah.
It says it all.
Yeah.
But the more.
The 10th of February asking if it's going to be available.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Which it speaks volumes, and you guys should be applauded for that, mate.
Thank you very much.
The dessert there, gents. Do you want to talk through it? You're on the Black Forest cigar.
So we've got a Black Forest cigar with chocolate soil, chocolate ganache, passion fruit sauce, apple blossom, and some micro mint.
Wow. It's a piece of art. And
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
There's clearly a lot of kind of care and attention gone into producing each course, and that one is. I don't want to touch it.
It might sound silly, yeah. You don't want to eat it, but you do.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to spoil how good it looks. It's
impressive.
absolutely incredible, brilliant. Can't
good.
wait to try all these.
Yeah, that's it.
first one, the pizza, mate. Looks insane, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Pepperoni, chili, honey. We had a pizza down at Concourse in the last video, and that was really tasty. £10 for the pizza. Obviously, it's a street food option, like we said, that's been brought from Concourse up into hospitality. I think it's a really good selling point. Obviously, they've elevated what they do on the Concourse. I think portion sizes of what you'll see later on, and obviously, kind of the pizzas are fresh dough, so it should taste a bit better, shouldn't it? Being fresh dough.
Can you already feel it?
Yeah.
It's sort of like that bread that we've just...
That is tasty. I think it's what you want if you come to hospitality. Effectively, you can have the corporate sort of 3-course meal and starter, main, dessert, and be really regimented with it. Or go with this option where it becomes more of a bit of a buffet, like tear and share sort of stuff. So depending who you're with, what sort of clientele you bring up here or whatever, it caters to both. I think
that's a good
really
thing.
Good.
You don't just stick to one thing. I mean, now we're looking at these. That chili's strong. Sorry. Now you're looking at these street food. Obviously, we like the brisket. For my eyes, they look absolutely insane. And we've not tasted them all, but it's a banging start with this pizza, isn't it? I
think it is a step above what you get on the Concourse, taste-wise. But even the one that was on the Concourse, I think we give a solid 8 out of 10. I think from memory. And
you can come with your mates to the football. I think it was 10 quid on the Concourse.
Yeah.
Chip in, half a pizza each, you're laughing. What are you going to do that then?
I think I'm going to... I can't remember what we gave the Concourse one. If it were 8, I'm going to go 8.5 with this. Towards a 9. Because it is better. But I think from a hospitality point of view, I'm still brisket for me.
Yeah.
I think this is on par with a pie.
Yeah.
And we give that 9. So if you like pie, if you like pizza, which one you prefer? I think they're both solid options.
Yeah. I'm going to go 8.7 for that one.
We're doing 0.7s now.
Yeah, we are, mate, yeah. I've watched the food review guy, aren't we, him? Solid pizza.
Yeah.
That chilli bite, little chilli, it's got that kick. You can taste the onion, but it's not overpowering, is it?
No. Soft dough as well.
Yeah. Lovely stuff. So we've got the Yorkshire pudding wrap. Absolutely insane. Presentation. Loving the little gravy. And it's different. I said to the guys, they're not just your traditional with your carrots and your potatoes. It's got the cauliflower cheese in there.
Yeah.
Less waffling. Let's get tucked in, mate.
Carvery in a Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah.
There we go. So how are you doing gravy? Pouring it in?
Yeah, pour it in. We apologise already for being messy because this is going to go all over the old dab. What I'll do. Look at that. We're doing a cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
I have to work out how to attack this. Oh my God. You know what? Obviously, it's on par with the brisket because the brisket's in it. But for me, even in hospitality,
it's absolutely loaded.
Yeah.
They've not scrimped with anything.
No.
Yeah, the brisket, you can taste it, the cauliflower cheese. Oh my God.
That is special. The levels that the club have gone to in catering and hospitality this season, I can't give it enough praise. In comparison to what we've had in previous seasons, which was just poor on so many levels, and I don't think the club were entirely at fault with that. I think the contracts that they had and stuff really dictated what they could and couldn't do.
Yeah.
I think you can really tell that they've now got freedom to trial things and try and improve things. And for me, they're doing that time and time again. On the concourse, they're not standing still. I mean, we saw on Twitter this week that there's a fish cake chip bat with mushy peas and tartar sauce. The club could easily just go, katsu chicken's selling well, sweet chili's selling well, just leave it at that.
Yeah.
But they're not standing still. They're getting feedback from fans, they're bringing stuff in. Can't fault them.
That is absolutely outrageous, that. And you know what I noticed, right? I watched videos with people going to hospitalities in the Premier League. I don't think they're getting the food that we're eating here.
No.
It's just, for me, they're just churning out. Yeah, it's just run of the mill. They're churning it out because they're getting money through the tills. With Doncaster Rovers, a League Two club, you're putting effort into it. You're making that experience. And for the value for money, it's absolutely insane because that is a 10. I can't give it anything less than a 10.
No.
And with the pot of gravy, I mean, Dan's nearly finished it, so you can see.
I nearly took the bum off. Yeah. Oh, very good.
Final three, but what a final three, yeah. So we've still got dessert, yeah. I forgot about that. But what a final three.
Yeah.
We've got pizza loaded fries.
Chicken and bacon fries.
And is the sweet chili?
Katsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Presentation again, on point. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, they do. Obviously, they do the katsu chicken curry down in the concourse. Like Chef said, this or it was Dean who said it was born up here as an offering in hospitality. Obviously, popular option that people wanting, so they've transferred that down onto the concourse. So that'll be similar to what we're trying down there. But what I would say is I think the portions look bigger up here for what you're getting. So obviously you're paying the premium of £70 or £50 for your time up in hospitality. I think you are getting value for money based on what we've tried today.
Yeah, look at the cheese.
I'll go in with chicken and bacon. My cheese is solidified because it's been outside for a bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Seriously good. Pepperoni again, loaded. Plenty of cheese. Portion size absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
That looks insane.
Chicken and bacon is very good.
Yeah.
Cooked well. I mean, it's been outside for a little bit, so I think the cheese has gone a bit solid, so I'm struggling to get under it, but we'll get there.
Stringy cheese, it's a good sight, mate. I love it.
There we go.
Do you want to swap? You want to go in for that?
Yeah, man.
I'll leave it.
Dean's having a good laugh at it. Struggling. Obviously, Dean's worked up here, so he'll know the portion sizes and stuff. And a bit of an ongoing joke from when we did concourse. They were going to bring one portion of each out. I can put my food away, but not that much.
No.
So he keeps on popping in and seeing that we're all right and asking about the food and having a little chuckle on his way out, seeing us struggling.
I think out of two, I think that's my favourite out of these.
I think the problem with that is there's no moist in it.
Yeah.
Whereas this, you've got like the tomato sauce puree in with the chips and stuff, so just gives it a little something extra. Might have been different if we would have tucked into that straight away when it came out.
Yeah.
Still boiling.
I'm gonna try that now.
Yeah. I think these are really good options though. Like I said earlier, if you were with a group of people, having a load out on table and have it as buffet, people just dip into whichever one they want.
Yeah. It is good because, like you say, there's not just one of them. You can have.
Yeah, there's 3 options in
Yeah.
there. For me.
Big chunks of chicken. And again, it does look slightly different to concourse. So I think portion size is bigger.
Yeah, us plebs on concourse get little chicken bits. Very nice though. katsu chicken, isn't it?
It is good katsu chicken. Favourite out of the three?
Pizza fries
Pizza
for me.
fries, yeah.
The katsu chicken's really nice. I had one in the city centre a couple of nights ago. It was a lot more mild. At the Rovers, I put quite a bit of chilli in.
Yeah, yeah.
I quite like chilli. I quite like eating stuff with a kick. But for me, out of those three, I'd finish off the pizza fries more than the other two. Really good option though.
It is, because, like I say, you can have that street food option. Out of them all,
For the street food,
it's the Yorkshire pudding.
yeah, Yorkshire pudding wrap,
Yeah.
easy.
I'm going to rate this probably a good solid 8.
I think as a collective, yeah, I'd agree with that. 7.5, 8.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're quite a good go-to if you've got a lot of people who have different palates and people want different sort of foods. I think this would be a good option to have
Yeah.
a number on the table.
Dessert time.
Let's do it.
And we're ready to go. And this is the Black Forest cigar, is it called, I think?
Yeah, Black Forest cigar, chocolate crisp, chocolate soil, chocolate ganache and passion fruit sauce. And then it's got a few other little garnishes and things. I don't know if that's edible.
Yeah, I think they're a bit edible, yeah. But we
Like
said
flour.
we said before, it's one of them where you don't want to disturb it and ruin the display. Sounds mental because it's food.
You can just see that a lot of care and attention's gone into presentation.
Yeah. Without further ado,
Yeah. With that being said, though, let's dig in.
let's not waffle. Look at that. I'm gonna get a little bit of.
I'm chasing my round. Oh, I've got one of them flowers. I don't know if it is edible.
Do you want me to eat one just in case you curl over at half time?
Oh, it looks. Oh, I've spilled some. I'm gonna wreck myself.
Smooth.
I'm not normally a chocolate fan.
Wow.
Chocolate desserts, chocolate cake, stuff like that. Never normally my go-to selection, but it's not. It's rich, but it's not sickly. I find a lot of chocolate desserts are that. I like dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I think it just all complements each other.
It does, yeah.
Really good.
Very good. Very, very good.
A bit more. Bit of this chocolate soil.
Is that what that one is?
Yeah.
I'll have to sample some of that, mate.
That's your chocolate ganache and chocolate soil, I think.
So if you've stuck around this long watching us fill us faces,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. But what was your favourite dish? Get in the comments, because I think for me, winners Yorkshire pudding wrap and the beef brisket.
Yeah. I think if we've got to choose one, that Yorkshire pudding wrap was different level, wasn't it?
Yeah. What are you scoring there?
Like I say, normally chocolate desserts are not my thing. I find them quite sickly, but that it's got a really good balance with the passion fruit and stuff. I think for a dessert, I'm going to go solid 9.
Yeah. Same 9.
Yeah.
All day.
It's easy this
It is,
job, isn't it?
Well, I've done it before. Hospitality all done.
Yeah, impressive.
Very impressive.
Very impressive. I think I've done hospitality before. I think I did it a couple of seasons back. Final game of season against Burton, maybe last season. I think when we came down from League 1 to League 2, so a couple of seasons ago. So from personal experience, I've seen the improvements that you guys are making. I just hope it gets rewards from people coming through the door. And out this video kind of showcases what efforts you guys and the catering team are putting in to put on a really good spread, really good choice of meals and really tasty meals as well.
Yeah, I think a couple of points from me. I think I compare it to your Premier League clubs. I've seen videos people are going to do. I've never done it myself, but the quality you're churning out compared to these guys, where it's just a numbers game to them.
Yeah.
They're just getting people through the door. There's no real special treatment. Whereas here it is, you cater for people's needs, and I can't not mention that price point. 70 quid for non-members,
Yeah,
is
for
it?
non-seasonal members. Yeah.
And 50 quid for members.
For seasonal members.
For what I've just had in there is absolutely insane quality.
Yeah, real value for money with that.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend that out around town at any restaurant, and you're not getting 90 minutes of wonderful football as well. So
and, you know, we're blessed by having a chef like of John's calibre. You know, very creative. You know, loves it's like art on a plate. You know, stuff he delivers, which hopefully you've seen today.
Yeah, and he can tell he's really proud of what he
Passionate.
does, passionate. He's put that effort in. He's not just coming to do a day job.
Yeah.
He loves what he does.
And I think we said it on retail, you know, on the video we did earlier on in the season. It's the same in corporate. You know, we're not going to stand still.
Yeah.
Creativity, week on week, delivering great dishes like we'll for sample today.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to give him a score. Can't not give you a 10, mate. Honest to
Happy
God.
days, mate. Thank you.
in the most unbiased way possible, I'm agreeing with a 10 because it was fantastic.
Brilliant.
But no, I think it is showing that you guys aren't standing still. You're putting that effort and commitment in, and there's a care to what you're delivering. And hopefully that comes across in this video, and we get people through the door, and more people sampling it. Improve on pitch, climb the table, and fill the stadium and hospitality. That's what we want.
Appreciate you inviting us down.
No, it's been a pleasure. Honestly, it's been a pleasure.
Great experience. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're in the area, support Donny, treat your sense, come and sample the food. If you're not a Donny fan, away fan,
Still
come
come
in.
sample the
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
I'm
get
not a Donny
yourself
fan
anywhere.
and I'll be back, that's for sure. Thanks for watching everyone, and thank you very much,
No
Dean.
worries. Thanks, gents.
Cheers.